So, good evening, everyone, and good evening, sir. First question: how English arrived in Bangladesh? Discuss based on the three phases presented in the material. So, first, the history of the English language really started with the arrival of two Germanic tribes who invaded Britain during the 5th century AD. These tribes, the Saxons, and the Jutes crossed the North Sea from what today is Denmark and northern Germany. At that time, the inhabitants of Britain spoke a Celtic language, but most of the Celtic speakers were pushed west and north by the invaders, mainly into what is now Wales, Scotland, and Ireland. The Angles came from England or Sikh, and their language was called English, from which the words England and English are derived. So for number 2, what is the status of English in terms of education and language policies in Bangladesh? After the Liberation War, the English language is generally used in Bangladesh to possess a position as a second language, and Bangla took the position as a mother tongue. For the third, describe the functions of English in terms of education, employment, media and entertainment, politics, NGOs, creative writing, electronic communication. Media and information literacy provides the backbone to understanding media and the role of media in our society. MIL also provides some of the essential skills necessary for critical thinking, analysis, self-expression, and creativity, all necessary skills for citizens in a democratic society. In mass communication, media are the communication outlets or tools used to store and deliver information or data. Second, electronic communications lets you combine numerous media, text, graphics, sound, video, etc. into a single message that can result in far more meaningful communications tailored to the nature of your particular audience. Perhaps the most important function of education is socialization. Children are to learn the norms, values, and skills they need to function in society. Then education is a primary vehicle for such learning. So for the fourth, what is code mixing, code switching, and technology-related innovation in Bangladesh? Huffman shows three types of code switching based on the juncture or the scope of switching where the language takes place. First is intersentential switching, and emblematic switching. It is code switching within the clause or sentence. In this case, the speaker may switch parts of clauses, lexical items, or even morphemes. Second is intrasentential, is code switching in which switches occur between a clause or sentence boundary. Second, intersentential switching is code switching that happens between clause or sentence boundary. In this case, an entire clause or sentence is in one language, but the speaker switches to another language for a subsequent clause or sentence. Third, Tag is tag switching. Kind of switching is sometimes called emblematic switching or tag switching. The switch is simply an interjection, a tag or a sentence filler in the other language, which serves as an ethnic identity marker. Tag switching is code switching with sentence tags that they precede or follow a sentence. This involves the insertion of a tag in one language into an utterance that is otherwise entirely in the other language. The development of computers and assistive technology makes electronic communication possible for all individuals, regardless of disability. For example, a person who is blind or has a disability that makes reading difficult can use text-to-speech software to read loud text presented on a computer screen. That's all. Thank you.